My fiance left her daughter with me for 2 weeks and walked into my house acting as if nothing had happened, but she ran away when I threatened to call CPS. My fiance and I have been together for nearly 4 years. I have a 6-year-old son, and she has an 11-year-old daughter from previous relationships. We've never had any issues regarding the children. Yesterday, her daughter was set to go on a camping trip for a friend's birthday, where they'd be doing activities like kayaking. My fiance dressed her in a dress, and I told her that it didn't seem the right choice for the occasion. She seemed offended and said her daughter could wear whatever she liked, and that it wasn't a man's place to judge. I tried to clarify what I meant, but she cut me off saying, "She's my daughter, not yours." I took my son to a pre-planned match when my fiance rang me. The birthday girl's mum told her daughter she couldn't go in a dress and needed to wear a tracksuit or something similar, so they didn't let her on the bus. My fiance asked if I could leave the match early to drive her daughter to the activity center. I replied, "Why should I? She's not my daughter. I'm here with my son." Neither of us is talking now. I feel sorry for my stepdaughter, and I wasn't being spiteful. My son was looking forward to it, and it would be about 4 hours of travel. Update. I conversed with my fiance, and she asked why I would say something hurtful. I replied I was just repeating what she had said to me earlier. Then she asked if I loved her daughter, and I said I did. She asked if it was as much as I loved my son, and I responded, almost as much. She got cranky. I asked her if she loved my son. She said no. I asked if she loved me, and her answer was, sort of. She started crying, woke up her daughter, and told her they had to leave, though I hadn't told them to go. I said we could talk about it tomorrow, but she insisted, saying he didn't want us anymore. I told her that I never said that. Her daughter began crying and didn't want to leave, but her mother said, "Don't let me leave on my own. He doesn't want you." I reassured them both that they were welcome to stay. My fiancée decided to leave, without her daughter, and now she's not answering. When I spoke to my daughter's father, he just laughed and said she couldn't even hold off on the crazy until after the wedding. Update 2. We had about 2 weeks of calm. During that time, I spoke to my stepdaughter a few times about everything. I reassured her that, no matter what happens, she'll always be my girl. She told me she hoped her mom wouldn't come back. She says her mom was controlling. Then, a few days ago, my ex-fiancé walked into my house carrying 2 grocery bags, acting as if nothing had happened. She asked me what I wanted for dinner. I told the kids to go to their rooms and confronted her. I told her that we're over. She asked why, and when I didn't respond, she said, "Couples fight," as if her actions were normal. Her behavior was unsettling. I told her she needed to leave or I'd call the police. She asked why I was doing this to her. I was at a loss for words, so I picked up my phone. At that point, she backed down, saying, "Okay, let me get my daughter." I told her that if she wanted her daughter, she needed to call CPS and explain why she had disappeared for 2 weeks. She insisted she had only been gone for one night. She refused to leave without her daughter and started shouting her name. Her daughter came out of her room and reluctantly said she would go with her. I told her, "You have a place here for as long as you want." Her mother then said, "He'll kick you out just like he's kicking me out." I stood my ground, saying she could have her daughter back after speaking to CPS. When I started dialing the police, she ran out. Later, I talked to my stepdaughter. She said she was willing to leave because she didn't want to cause trouble for me. I reminded her that she's the child, I'm the adult, and it's my responsibility to look after her, not the other way around. I asked her where she wanted to stay for now, and she said she'd rather stay here. My ex-fiancé ended up calling CPS. They reached out to me, and there was supposed to be a meeting yesterday with my fiancé, but she didn't show up to it apparently.